did he really just say that? Was he really at that state where at 11 years old, he can see the beauty behind it all? And on the drive home, my youngest son says, there's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to be mad or sad about what happened. He simply said, the topic of this really came to me um, from my 11-year-old son this weekend. He had such a, he's, for those that don't know, my 11-year-old son, Forrest, is the most like phenomenal, in touch. He's an old, very old, wise soul. He's been here many a times. I can lay in bed putting him to sleep at night, and the conversations we have are a lot of times just mind blowing to me. I'll run down and tell my wife, be like, "Oh my God, you have no idea what we just discussed for the last 20 minutes." He he is so in tune and understands how this all works that I know he's a wise old soul, and he's definitely a starseed. So, but what happened this weekend that made me think of the topic was, for everyone that knows, and cares about the NFL, we had the AFC Championship game this week, and my team, the Kansas City Chiefs, they were in the championship game. They were the first team to ever host the championships 4 years in a row, so that's pretty amazing in and of itself. But this episode isn't about NFL, but it's what happened because of the ending of the game. I'm a very passionate, I'm a very, emotional guy, and my Kansas City Chiefs, they ended up losing in pretty sad fashion in overtime. And I was not happy. The whole place, we were watching the bar, at the bar, everybody was upset, really down in the dumps about it. And I fed off that energy. I was disappointed. I was upset because of my selfish reasons for wanting to see my team in the Super Bowl, right? So, I walked out of there and was really allowing that negative energy to kind of overwhelm me and take over and control me for the rest of the day. And on the drive home, my youngest son says, there's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to be mad or sad about what happened. He simply said, imagine all of the fans for the other team, which was Cincinnati. He said, imagine all of the other fans, how happy they are and how much excitement they're going through. They get an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. It's been like 30 years or something since their fans have been to a Super Bowl. So he, in his wise, age, he recognized that, hey, there are so many people out there that are experiencing so much joy and happiness and excitement because their team just won and is heading to the Super Bowl. And it really was, kind of like hitting a brick wall for me. Like, did he really just say that? Was he really at that state where at 11 years old, he can see the beauty behind it all? He didn't get caught up in winning or losing. He was able to see the love. He was able to see the happiness and the joy for other people instead of for himself. And it was just like mind blowing for me, because, he's so right. He's so right in the fact that we often choose to look at things that come to us, and we look at them positively, negatively, however we choose to look at them, but we let it affect us moving forward throughout our day, um, and then we allow those to build. We allow those emotions to control us and control the direction we head and the way our day is going to turn out. If I would have continued down that path of upset, disappointed, angry, the night would have turned out to be a sad, depressing, not a good place for me to be in. But because of his wise words, it made me think, I'm in control of this. I'm the one that has the power to change my state, to change my emotions, to change the way I looked at it. And by looking at all the people he was happy for and felt love for, it just warmed my heart. It made me remember the love that we all have. We want, in this world, we want everybody to be happy. We want everybody to enjoy their own heaven on earth. That's what we're here to learn. It's that battle we have with ourselves that is really the problem that we all face. That's what we're here to learn, to evolve and grow through. So, that's really where this episode came from, the topic for today, and I wanted to share that story with you.